So here are three of the beef roasts that I started marinating yesterday. I've already flipped them this morning, recoated them, and over here is the fourth one. And what I'm going to do is wrap it up, not to cook or anything, but to freeze for a later date. What this does with the marinade, when you freeze it, it gets in the meat, and as it's freezing, it starts expanding and it really tenderizes it. Now these are already tender; they're Angus beef, so this one's just gonna, in a few days, be beyond perfect. And yeah, I put some of the spices in there and let them soak in there as it freezes. But let me show you how I do it. You can go ahead and pause while I mount the camera. All right, so almost like doing it for the smoker or the grill. You fold it over. I'm using grilling butcher paper. But here I flip it and then bring this over, this over, this over, flip, turn. You may think, well, I mean, you could do it in a real good freezer bag if you get all the air out. Either way, you wouldn't have to. You just will have to use more marinade so it doesn't get freezer burnt. Or if you have access to a vacuum sealer, that works even better. I haven't yet. Not saying I won't get one. In the meantime, I'm doing this because I've already got chicken and stuff. And yesterday and tomorrow when I cook, I mean, yeah, I'll just have too much food. But here it is. It's nice and sealed. It won't get freezer burned. What you could do, if you're worried about it, and I'll go ahead and do it. And I could have done it with this and the butcher paper, but when it, this is Angus meat. I'm not gonna ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. You can fight cling wrap. As we all know, that can at times be a losing battle. And I learned this trick, believe it or not, when my neighbor and I, when I was in the Army, we used to hunt mule deer out in the area of El Paso. So if you've ever had to deal with mule deer or any game, well, it can be gamey. So how do you get the game taste out? You soak it in a brine solution. And we used to freeze it in the brine solution. And man, it really not only did it take the game taste out, really tenderized it. So, in the freezer it goes for later this week.